guys? Samthedingus back again. Today I'm doing another tutorial on the Kip Up, which is something that you see in all sorts of fight scenes in movies where people are on the ground and they push back up onto their feet and it looks super rad. But luckily it's actually pretty easy too. So I'll teach you that. Now, another quick thing before I get started is that I've been having a lot of trouble making tutorials because we've had absolute shit for weather. Winter was great. I thought we weren't going to have any problems, and then one week it just started snowing, and now there's like a couple inches of snow on the ground, and it's cold as hell like every day. So it kind of changed my schedule around, and there's a single patch of grass where my dad's car was, where I can film stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of ground tricks and stuff like that. It's stupid, but I'll do what I can while I can. Let's get started. So the Kip Up isn't actually really physically difficult. I used to think that you had to have like rock hard abs and be a total G in order to do it, but really it just comes down to technique and time doing it. When I was in 8th grade and I tried doing this because my friends could do it, I couldn't do it. I just kept flopping on my back, and then I came back whenever I started to learn parkour, and I was able to get it probably on the first or second day, like no problem, and then it just improved and improved. So even once you get it, keep doing it because it'll get better with time. This is all I have to train on for a while. So for the Kip Up, there are a few points that you need to make. A few of them you need to learn after you've tried it a few times because it won't make sense until you do. So I'll demonstrate one and then I'll come back with those points. And by the way, before I go, you don't actually have to make them look like that, but that's just kind of the way I like to do it, so that I land up higher, even if that makes me have to step back a little bit. That's just the way I like to do it. Something you might notice is my arms. Well, I don't know why I'm starting with arms. It's not really as important, but whenever I started off in 8th grade, I didn't know to use my arms. Now, there's a version of it where you don't use your arms, but I think that's a lot harder and less cool anyway, just because, I don't know, there's no point for me. So your arms, along with your legs, everything swings up into a ball like that. Like you're trying to knee yourself in the face, but please don't. And then your hands will go behind you like that. So place them on the ground, behind your shoulders, next to your ears, palms down. Your legs will also join your arms in that motion too. They're gonna start like this. I'll tell you about how you can get momentum in a second. And they just come way up here, way close to your face. But then again, don't go too hard that you accidentally do knee yourself in the face. That would not be good. For me, because I've been doing them for a long time, I can do it without any momentum. I could probably do it just sitting in the ball already and then springing up. But when you're starting off, there are a few ways that you should get momentum, because it's going to be a lot easier when you start. Here, so you can just start sitting up like this and then lean back into it. That's pretty much all you'll need, I say. But the way I do it most of the time is I just lay here like this, let your feet bounce a few times, and then go back. Now, the real thing that makes the Kip Up not super easy, but the only thing that's really tricky about it is the timing of it. That is the sole determining factor in your success. You have to time it kind of, once you pull yourself into a ball, it's as you stop going forward and you're about to start moving back the way you came. That's when you want to push up and down with your legs, and then as your legs are going up or curving down, whichever you prefer, then you push with your arms as well. So when I do it, it looks like I'm going into a bridge, which was in my stretching video if you didn't see that. So again, here's the timing. I will demonstrate what happens if you go too early, too late, and then on time. Too early. Too late, which it worked, but it could be better. Now, on time. It was a lot better because I got the timing right. So one more time, it's not right once you go back. It should be as your feet and legs stop moving. Then boom. So I can't really describe what to do with your legs, but all you gotta do is remember to kick hard and push, and then you can just rewatch the part of me doing it so you can look at what you need your legs to do, because it's kind of hard to verbalize. Another quick tip real quick is to make sure you don't actually push with your head, because then your head will touch the ground, but don't push your head into the ground because that could hurt your neck and head. And if you do it on something hard like this ground because it's winter, then it'll hurt really bad. I'll just show you kind of the evolution of my kip ups right now, even though I can do it. I'm manually going to be messing up, but I know what I was doing wrong, so I can show you that. Here you go. So obviously I just flopped a few times intentionally, but that's what mine looks like over time. You can change it based on what you want to do with it, and it's a really cool move. So you can practice falling down and getting back up with it. Whatever, man. Whatever floats your boat. So I believe that's it for this one. See you later.